Scott, how are you feeling after last night?
Yeah, I'm okay. Came off just a little bit of precaution there, but it's at that stage that I know my body, know when I need to come off, and I think it was 65, 70 minutes, so we're lucky enough we were 2-0 up and we made that sub just in time before something bad ends up happening.
Yeah, it's rare to see you coming off, but as you say, a precaution, so fine for the game on Saturday?
Yeah, I managed to do training today. We've done a little cool down and all was fine today. Went to physios and everything's good.
With the form you're in at the moment and the week that has been, how much are you looking forward to this semi-final?
Yeah, coming to Hampden for us, it's been a special occasion, special place for us, and the last few times it's been great performances as well, but we've also got to dig deep as well. Hibs gave us a hard game a couple of weeks ago there and made it difficult for us to play out. We went a goal down early doors and they defended well, so we're going to have to make sure we up our game for Saturday.
As players, do you look too much at the dominance that you've had over the seasons, or is it very much just about the next game and you don't want to get caught up in that?
Yeah, we don't go about speaking about 5-6 games down the line. It's about focusing on the next game ahead of us, and as I said, it was a great performance yesterday for us, great win for us as well, but that's gone, and so is the past results as well, and we need to make sure that we focus on Hibs on Saturday.
Because things are going so well at Celtic at the moment and not so good over at Easter Road, is all the pressure then on Celtic?
It's always dangerous that, especially when a team's not doing as well as they probably should have done in the last 4 or 5 games, and when they played against us they've done really well, they've defended well, they've created a couple of chances and they got a little bit lucky with the goal, but it's one of those things in a semi-final, you never know what can happen. Football's a funny place, but we need to make sure we've got the right attitude, we come here and we play our own game.
What does the League Cup mean to you, Scott? Have you got an extra fondness for it, given it started your trophy haul?
Yeah, it's going to be a special place in my heart, and having that opportunity to go out there and lift it when I was at Hibs, and it'll always be in my memories, and I'll cherish them deeply. But it's just for us, it's coming back to Hampden. It's a special place. It's a great place to play football when you're winning.
And the last year's League Cup means more to Celtic than the other 3 teams, given that you've got the command of it.
No, not at all. I think everyone wants their hands on that trophy. We need to make sure we get past Hibs, and then we need to worry about that afterwards.
In the last few seasons, securing the Betfred Cup in November, how important has that been for the rest of the season, and how important could it be this season?
Yeah, it's huge for us. We want to try and win every trophy that we go into, and we believe we can win every game as well. But as I say, football's a funny sport, and you need to make sure that we're on our A game coming Saturday.
In terms of the confidence that can give the squad to give you sort of the winning mentality for the rest of the season, how important is that?
Yeah, we've got that winning mentality, and we've always got that, and we've got that belief in each other as well. And it's about coming to Hampden, putting a performance on for our fans.
Where do you think Hibs' strengths lie?
Yeah, I think they're very well organised, especially defensively. They try and play good attacking football as well, but it's all about us, to be perfectly honest, and how we can break them down, and we need to worry about ourselves.
Just wanted to ask you about the midfield you're playing at the moment, yourself, Ryan Christie, Cal McGregor. How high up is that rank in the midfields you've played in?
Yeah, we've got Tom Rodgett, we've got Ollie as well. We've got a lot of strength and depth in the squad, near Baton as well. So it's about us making sure everyone's fighting for that jersey, and that you make sure you perform week in, week out.
Scott, I remember a few years back, Hampden wasn't the best of place for Celtic. Last few years, it's a fortress. What difference does that make as you approach each semi-final, final at this venue?
It's, as I say, it's dangerous, because it's always we're in the back of your head that what we have done in the semi-finals before we've came here, we've not performed well and we've been beat, but yet again the last couple of years we've done really well, and we need to make sure that we remember those times, and but make sure you've got that in the back of your head as well, and it's about us focusing and playing to our strengths rather than anything else.
It's such a different kind of pressure that you guys are under compared to the other 2 captains that have been in here, who Lorenz says they're kind of fighting for their form and that sort of thing. How do you deal with that as a player, this momentum and this kind of need that you guys need to keep on winning? There is that expectation there, isn't there? Yeah,
there's that expectation level. As soon as you come to Celtic, it's to win trophies, to win every game, and everyone demands that, and it's the standards that we set for each other as well, whether it's in training or it's in games, and we set those standards extremely high, and we need to make sure we maintain those levels.
Does the manager see anything different in the build up to this one? Do you as captain see anything different to your
No, the
squad of players?
manager speaks positive all the time, and it's about how we shape up, how we're going to play, and we'll work on the team and we'll work on the style they're going to play as well, and we'll work on the best way to try and get out from the back, or if we're having to go a little bit more direct.
Can I ask you a question, just get your take on this? Interesting to know, Scott. FIFA have asked the SFA to adopt this 3-point protocol if they hear any discriminatory chanting from the stands. I know you've spoken about this before when you played Lazio and what have you, but in terms of walking off the pitch from a Scottish domestic game, would you guys be willing to do that if you heard any discriminatory chanting from the stands?
I've not really heard any in Scotland, and here's hoping it stays that way, but yeah, you've got to stick up for your teammates and you've got to stick up with what you believe in as well, and it's that respect that they want, and especially in the football stadiums too.
I guess it's not racist chanting, maybe they're thinking about other kind of sectarian chanting or that sort of thing. It kind of falls under that bracket now, but the kind of appropriate steps, as FIFA would see, is that something you think is...
Yeah, they're trying to set those steps, and I think it's a way it has to go, it's a way forward, and it's a way forward for football, and especially in Scotland too.
Can I raise an issue that's also come up today? Scottish Youth Football Association have advised their coaches not to have heading in training and not to do it during games if possible, as part of a debate that's going to continue into the senior game. Can you, as a combative player, imagine football without heading?
It'd be hard, it'd be different, but I think for kids it's going to be very good. It's going to get a lot more touches of the ball. They're going to have to play out from the back, and they're going to try and play football the proper way. So for kids growing up, it's going to be great for that way, but as soon as you come into men's game, sometimes teams go very, very direct, and if you're not supposed to head the ball, that's going to be difficult as well. But I'm sure in the next coming weeks we'll find out a lot more about that.